Could you talk about shingles? Absolutely. What to do during shingles, what one should eat and also avoid, what herbal formulas you recommend during shingles. Okay. You remember we talked about the strong survive, the weak are consumed. You see that everywhere in nature. You know it's a fact of life here on this planet. But it's an essential fact of life, and you have to be emotionally detached from that and look at it from the perspective of the broader picture. But you can understand why that exists, and that's also important in your body at the cellular level. That's what your immune system's for. That's what virals are for. Virals are one way of cleaning the weak out of the body, if you can stand it. The biggest problem is that we've become systemically weak. So some people can really get chewed on real bad. So some of our game here is going to be to try to strengthen and detox and do all this stuff together. But with that said, shingles is nothing but herpes on the nervous system, herpes on the myelin sheath, which is the coating of the nerves. So this is just a viral attachment. A viral attachment. Virals are proteins. So guess what medium you don't want to be in? Acid protein medium. That always brings herpes out. Notice it, like pineapple or anything too acidic. If you eat too much protein, you'll start getting these little simplex sores. You can be genital, it can be in the mouth. I don't care. Location, location, location. Still a viral, still attaches to weak cells. And proteins, of course, acidify the body and bring out that. You'll notice that when you're eating alkaline, a lot of times these will go dormant. So, two things. You want to strengthen up the adrenal glands, which in turn will bring up the neurotransmitters, which in turn strengthens the myelin sheaths in the nervous system. Using the new brain and nerve formula is a good help with that. Getting up, cleaning out the brain, cleaning the lymph. It always comes back to cleaning out your lymphatic system, which is where the acids are, and getting away from proteins. You never want to eat proteins or heavy amino acids in the presence or where you have herpes involvements, because you're going to always fight them. They are acid proteolytic virals. You just really want to get away from the acid side. But this is what we're all struggling to do anyway, is get away from the acid side of life. And so some of the things you have to do is make strong that which is weak. And when you ask what weakens things, it's always going to go back to the lymph system, acids, and that side of chemistry. And protein is going to fall on that side of chemistry, like it or not. You can go back and say, man's been eating meat for millions of years. Stop and take a look at the health of man. Just stop and take a look around. What you do not see robustly healthy people eating an omnivorish diet and eggs and meat, you don't see healthy people doing that. I don't care what these people claim. Just look around. How many people are sick? Dr. Wells, I appreciate you discussing shingles because my mother did get it pretty bad. Yeah, you want to strengthen those myelin sheaths, get the adrenals up, get the herpes out of you. You know, it's just is what it boils down to. You can use a new brain and nerve formula, strengthen that up, but get their adrenals up and stuff like that. She was detoxifying when this happened. Yeah, this possible. She's never had it before. These herpes were just dormant, living there, and now they came back out again, and now she can detoxify that on out of her. She's good then. Because sometimes these things are dormant in those tissues, and detox just brings those ugly little heads right back out. And she was eating grapes, lemons, grapefruit, and oranges. My question is, can she continue to eat these fruits or stay away from them? No, I think she should keep pulling that stuff right out of her. She might come down off the acid fruits, though, honey, because that can exacerbate them. They really can. I'd go down to the subacid category of the grapes, the apples, stay away from the citruses for a while, see if she can get these herpes out of her system, get that lymph moving, that'll clean all that out, and then she can go up a little higher with the citruses maybe. Probably help in that case. Remember, there's nothing bad about herpes in the sense that a lot of people just, especially females, just go into shame over this. Everybody's got herpes nowadays. I mean, it's just a rule of the road. A lot of people have shingles, which is herpes on the myelin sheath. You know, this is a mutation of the smallpox vaccination is the way I understand it. A medical doctor was talking about that on a news program once about the mutation of the smallpox vaccination within people. Why use them in the first place? We got to get to the understanding of neurotoxins and the factor that humans are having weaker and weaker nervous systems as the genetics are going downhill here. We have to understand this is about culturing mediums. This is about looking at the difference of someone that gets malaria and someone that doesn't from mosquito bites. It's the same thing as someone catches a cold and flu-like symptom and someone else doesn't. You guys will soon find out that no matter what epidemic or what issue you're involved in, you just can't get sick, using their terms. You just can't get sick because you're cleaning your culturing medium out, and that makes your immune system that much stronger. Oh yeah, lymph node kicked my ass too. Shingles, ooh, oh yeah, yikes. Well, hang in there, because that really started stirring the pot. Now you're stirring the pot that virals live in. And that's what you need to do. Now get that lymph going and get that lymph filtering, and all those virals will come out of your body and you're viral free. How about that one? Because when I have inflammation in the liver, what part of the liver am I having trouble with? Interstitial. It's acidosis, no matter what. You can call it hepatitis, pancreatitis. It's all inflammatory. It's all acidosis. You can blame a viral or whatever. They come in and out. You know, these are proteins. Virals are proteins. Don't ever blame bacterium. Bacterium is your friends. Virals are just proteins with an attitude. Everything has consciousness to them. And viral loads can't be treated. You can't, there's not an herb, I don't care what herbology says. I'm a master herbalist. There's not really any herbs for virals except lymphatic herbs. And there's no pharmaceuticals really for virals. These are proteins. They call them antivirals. But most antivirals are fatal event pharmaceuticals. They'll kill your butt. So you have to be careful with antivirals. These are proteins, and you simply detox viruses out, whether it's HIV, Hep C, whatever viral they claim you have. All you got to do is detox them right out of your body. It's all you need to do.